Mummy! Zagor?
Chico, watch out for the ball. For God's love.
What should I watch out for?
Nekoliko trenutaka poslije Mir se već vratio u kuću, ali nakon što je stari sat lijeno otkucao 2. Zagor još jednom skače iz kreveta.
1,000 drums. Where is this music coming from?
PST, Zagor. IT's me.
Alan, who the hell is playing at this time of night?
No one, Zagor, and the craziest thing is that there are no instruments in the house at all. It's about a spinet, a type of harpsichord that was played in ancient times, and this is a ballad from the 17th century.
All the drums of Darkwood. It cannot be determined where the sound comes from. We must search the whole house.
But Zagor, I don't. Heavens, look over there by the fireplace.
Mummy!
Go! No, it's not possible.
1,000 scalps.
It's her Priscilla.
Ghost? Help!
Magla rijeke Abaš krije mračnu tajnu, na jezivoj litici Int Cliff, zaboravljeno zdanje čeka nove žrtve, Zagor se suočava s kletvom obitelji Stanford i užasom koji prkosi razumu, zakoračite u kuću strave gdje i zidovi šapuću o smrti. Rijeka Abaš koja teče kroz Ohio, Indijanu i Illinois predstavlja jedan od najbržih načina komunikacije između tih triju država. Na njezinim nenaseljenim obalama nalazi se samo rijetka trgovišta za trgovinu krznom. Ili malobrojni šatori miroljubivih Indijanaca. Ali tu se može vidjeti i poneki obris vojne prestraže poput utvrde Harris ili stare utvrde Lafayette, sagrađene prije 100 godina radi obrane malenog naselja.
I'm sorry, friends, but our journey ends here.
So we have arrived at Fort Lafayette. I haven't been here for 4 years. It will be a real pleasure to visit it again. Thanks for the transportation, people.
It's not worth mentioning. HT, if you wish to continue the journey with us, look for us here in 2 days. As soon as we load the goods, we will continue down the river.
Thank you, but my friend and I have gone east, more precisely to Darkwood.
Really a nice piece of road if you intend to walk it.
No way. It's about a simple walk. When it comes to my friend, he loves to walk. He always strives to devour at least 90 miles a day. 30 for breakfast, 30 for lunch, and 30 for dinner.
It seems to me that you would prefer to travel by coach.
By coach, I would be satisfied with something smaller. What do I know? Settlers' carts, freight carts. In short, anything that has wheels.
Haha, we wish you a happy journey, guys.
Good luck to you too, people.
And what are we going to do now?
Now we're going to visit.
Zagor! 1,000 demons. Is that really you, you hardened wanderer?
Yes, that's me, Cullen Foster. I was just wondering if you were still at the fort.
And where would I be? I will die in this old hole one day. So what's up with you? In recent years, I've heard a lot of interesting things about you, Zagor.
Well, don't listen to those stories, all made up.
No way, I know you well, and I'm sure they are true. You don't think I've forgotten how you showed us all how much you're worth when, about 5 years ago, warriors from the Dakota tribe of Red Elk attacked the fortress. We had already lost hope when you arrived to help us, as if by magic, and rushed to the place where the defense was weakest, sowing panic among the Redskins. And thanks to you, we repelled them that day. You looked like a true embodiment of some ancient god of war.
Haha. Now you're exaggerating, Colonel. I was just angry at Red Deer who attacked the fort, just to show off in front of other Indian chiefs. Look, Chico, you can still see traces of burnt arrows on the rampart. The battle was really fierce. But Foster, did you have any more problems with the Dakotas after that?
Nor with other tribes. Besides, the Dakotas moved away long ago towards the Great Prairies. This area is now so peaceful that the village no longer needs our protection. So Fort Lafayette has been converted into a penitentiary.
The penitentiary, oh. I didn't expect that.
To tell the truth, I was surprised too, and unpleasantly, because I never liked playing the cop. And now I have to keep an eye on the worst scum of society. Look, there are at least 50 of them in these cells. Thieves like Red Buttons. Or killers like Black Bear Kelly.
Yes, or those who are both at the same time, like the great representative of that sort, Bimbo Sullivan.
What, you know him?
Indeed, I was the one who handed him over to justice.
Haha, I see you've lost a little weight, Bimbo. Maybe the menu here doesn't suit you?
Oh, look! Look, it's the most disgusting Darkwood reptile and his henchmen.
1,000 demons. Watch what you say, Sullivan, if you don't want me to throw you in solitary confinement for.
Let him babble, Colonel. Poor Bimbo never had any luck with me, and I understand his desire for revenge, at least in words.
Ha 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 ha! You're mistaken, Zagor, my revenge. Remember that well will be much more concrete and closer than you think.
Don't babble, you scoundrel. You know very well that the judges has ordered you to spend the rest of your life behind bars.
Ha ha ha! Don't delude yourself too much. I guarantee you I'll escape from here before winter, just like Barney Pickock, Alfie Moran, and all the others. Come on, guys. Why don't you tell him how easy it is to escape from this cage? Ha 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 ha!
Easy. That's too difficult a word. It was harder for me to leave the house and go to the saloon before I killed my wife. The Colonel watches us every day without stopping, observes, but someone is always missing when the time comes. That little bird fluttered away from the locked cage, oh my mother. Foster will have a heart attack.
Just keep going, boy.
This. Let's go, Zagor.
What is this story about escaping, Colonel?
Unfortunately, these wretches are telling the truth, my young friend. In the last few months, 5 prisoners, and those most dangerous, have mysteriously disappeared from the fortress.
Gone. But how did they saw through the bars?
No, as if someone from the outside unlocked their cells. But the thing is that the guards have never seen anyone, nor notice how the convicts are fleeing. I conducted a thorough investigation, but I didn't discover anything, and it's quite clear to me that there is a traitor among my people.
Maybe it's not about one traitor, for example. The guards on the ramparts could have turned a blind eye during the escape.
That's excluded. In at least 2 cases, soldiers who had proven their loyalty many times were on duty. No, Zagor. Those demons seem to have evaporated. Of course, those events have already raised dust among the chiefs, and my superiors are threatening to take severe measures against me.
I'm really sorry, Colonel, and I'd like to help you, but I'm a man of action and I don't consider myself suitable for investigations of that type.
I know, Zagor, and thank you anyway.
Don't lose heart. I'm sure you'll solve that mess sooner or later.
Your words have gone sore, Zagor.
Cheers!
Nakon otprilike sat vremena, 2 prijatelja napuštaju utvrdu i dolaze do jedne padine koja vodi prema naselju.
Caramba, ye caramba. This place doesn't look as old as you said.
Don't pay attention to how the houses look. The whole village was rebuilt 3 times after as many Indian attacks, and 5 years ago it was completely swallowed by fire. But the inhabitants here have lived for generations. They are simple people, maybe a little withdrawn but honest and hardworking.
And I would add to the very civilized look at what a saloon they built.
I understand, Chico. We'll drop by there.
Out, I said. Damn scoundrels. First you burn my place twice, and then you want me to serve you a drink. Get out of here and tell your companions that we don't want red noses in Lafayette.
But pale-faced brother, I not be bloodthirsty redskin. I more tame than your puppy. I never use bow and arrow, not for hunting. I only eat salad.
Look, it's the great Batterton.
So help me all the mustaches of my family. Well, yes, that's him, the king of private detectives.
Zagor, Chico, fantastic. It's a real pleasure to see you. But lightning and thunder, how did you recognize me at first sight? I was sure that even my own mother wouldn't recognize me.
Well, actually, it wasn't difficult at all. Only you can disguise yourself as an Indian and leave such a moustache.
Do you mean that Indians don't wear moustaches?
Exactly, old boy.
Damn it, is it possible that nothing ever works out for me? Well, if that's the case, then it's better to assume my usual look.
Join us inside, Batterton. We'll talk a little over a good lunch.
Nedugo potom.
Here I am, Zagor. May I introduce you to my current employer? This is Mr. Stanford.
I am glad to have met you, Stanford. Sit down, please. Where are you from in these parts, Batterton?
Yes. Which track does our infallible detective follow now?
Well, I wouldn't know much to tell you, Mr. Stanford. Needed reliable bodyguard one. And here I am.
Don't think that I need to be defended from who knows what enemies. Actually, I'm just fulfilling the will of my Uncle Nath. You must know that my family has owned a house in these parts for over a century, which has been epi for the last 50 years. Last year, my Uncle Nat, who had a hard time dealing with the problems our family was in, suddenly decided to sell everything and retire to this remote part of the world. For some time we had no news from him, and then last month he sent me a letter in which he asked me to join him. Listen yourself what he wrote to me, among other things. For some time now, strange things have been happening that I'd rather tell you in person. Come as soon as possible and bring a private detective, which I will of course pay for. And so on, and so on. In any case, it's too early to worry. My uncle is so suspicious that he is able to hire a detective to guard his chicken coop. Okay, it would be better if Messar Batterton and I continue the journey before dark.
Is that Kefar?
I don't think so, but it would be good to hire a guide so we don't get lost in the woods.
Tell me, friend, do you know anyone who could accompany us to the Stanford house?
What? Are you talking about that damned shack on Windy Cliff?
Exactly.
End. Vjetrovita litica.
Thunder and hell. Only a crazy man would take you there, and there are no crazy people here in Lafayette. Nonsensens. I wouldn't set foot in those parts for $100, although everyone knows how much I love money.
But I am ready to pay well and...
Believe me, young man, in this village there is no man who would be ready to go towards Windy Cliff.
But I don't understand what is so unusual about that place.
What is unusual? Everything. Stranger, everything. Unless you consider normal appearances of specters and human groans that reach from the walls and surrounding forests. That house is cursed, people. Ancient curse that Priscilla cast on the Stanfords still affects all those who dare to cross the threshold of that house. A few months ago, after the house was re-inhabited, the new owner hired servants among the villagers. And you know what happened? In general, 2 men disappeared without a trace, and 4 more of them, who wanted to stay, returned completely out of their minds because of what they saw. There is no man here whose family has not suffered victims of Windy Cliff. Have you understood now why no one will accompany you to that demonic house?
Curses, phantoms, witches, all fabrications that only IGMers believe in. Considering that I am also a Stanford, I know the history of my family well, and I can guarantee you that ancient event with Priscilla.
What, your last name is Stanford?
Of course, my name is Alan Stanford, and I have come to visit my Uncle Nathiel.
Devil. Did you hear, guys? There's one of the Stanfords among us.
A damn daredevil. So help me, hell!
The devil offers us revenge, friends. Let's not miss the opportunity.
Pred Zagorovim I Čikovim začuđenim pogledima, gosti se prijeteći počinju približavati nesretnom mladiću.
So you're back, damn snakes?
Come on, grab him. Let's finish with the Stanfords once and for all.
Don't let him escape!
Since you moved back into that damned house, misfortune has once again befallen Lafayette. Is that what you wanted? My brother died on Windy Cliff and I almost went crazy.
But gentlemen, calm down. What's wrong with you? I guarantee you that.
We will not calm down until the last Stanford disappears from our region.
Hang him!
Leave me alone, for God's sake. I did nothing to you. I am not.
Stop, have you gone crazy?
Don't interfere, Zagor! This is none of your business!
Damn bloodthirsty fools. Maybe I should have left you at the mercy of the Dakotas 5 years ago when you fled to the fortress like a flock of sheep. Ma, considering that you have now showed your teeth, I will treat you like wolves. Or even better, like coyote. Defend yourself, Alan. Repel those scoundrels.
I'm trying, Zagor.
On the ground with him, let's knock him to the ground.
Forward! Friends, don't spare him! Let's calm him down. Eat.
Soon a lot of you will calm down. You will be the first.
Help.
And you the second.
Caramba ye carambita. You won't stay neutral in the middle of such a battle. Buttertone.
I'm sorry, but I run away from violence out of principle. I believe more in the power of persuasion than in raw strength. I am sure that I could convince these crazies to calm down only if I talked to them one by one.
HHM? Are you sure?
Of course, I'll prove it to you now. Hey, friend. Wanted to block off the topics. One's an excellent. Why does an intelligent man like you give in to such animal impulses?
What?
I'm asking you why a man like Popul Viaras gives in.
What are you saying, you?
I expressed surprise at the fact that a man like you.
I can't hear. Speak louder.
I said that.
Louder. Louder.
I'm trying to say.
Louder. You know I'm deaf. Ah.
Damn it! For God's sake, even the greatest patience has limits.
Nice hit, Baritone.
Here we are, Zagor reinforcements are coming.
I will now commit a massacre, or rather a bloodshed, that is, genocide, or to be completely precise.
Too late, Chico. This one is the last.
UF!
Help!
Watch out for that one, Zagor.
1,000 scalps.
Alarm! Lafayette residents, run here. Everyone, arms up, quick!
Caramba, you carambita! This rooster will bring the whole village down on our necks.
Things are getting complicated, Bear.
By Jupiter! What's happening, Danny?
Everyone here, run! Hey, are the Indians attacking us again? And worse than that, people, a Stanford has come to the village accompanied by a gang of damned killers.
1,000 drums. We must escape before this rampaging mob becomes more numerous and makes any escape impossible for us.
Dear God, look, they're popping up everywhere.
Go, friends. We have nothing more to wait for here. We must go towards the river.
Watch out, there they come.
Enough is enough, man. You've made too much noise with that damn bell. Run towards the river, friends. I'll try to hold them back a little. But I think I'll need a weapon much longer than an axe for that. For example, this. Attack, people. There's enough for everyone.
Dracula.
Ah.
Watch out. Oh. Oh.
Oh!
By Jupiter, he's running away.
Let's follow him.
My head. Should I follow him? I haven't gone crazy. I've already taken enough beatings.
But who announced the news that one of Stanford's was in Sella?
I, friends, and I risked my life for that. Moreover, look, my heroism cost me a blow in the eye.
So then? Here's another one for you.
Bah.
This is how you will learn to warn me next time, that among the people you have to face is also that huge man Zagor.
Gulp.
Nakon 10 minuta.
Enough, friends. I think we can stop now.
But what about those crazies who attacked us?
UFF.
Well, it would seem that fortunately for us, they gave up the chase.
Yes. Congratulations, Stanford. Knowing you almost cost us our lives.
I'm really sorry, Zagor, that you are also involved. But I am also grateful to you for saving my life. If it weren't for you, I would.
Not worth mentioning. I couldn't allow you to become a victim of the intolerance of those damn fools. But I'd like to hear your opinion on what we heard in the saloon. Do you think that behind everything there is only superstition that still lives in the IGN minds of those people? Or is it really dangerous on Windy Cliff?
Well, something strange must have happened. Because if it weren't so, my uncle wouldn't have called me here, and even less in the company of a detective. In general, by Jupiter, none of that can have anything to do with the stupid stories about curses that we heard in the village. After all, why don't you come with us to the house? The uncle would surely be glad to meet you and...
I'm sorry, but Chico and I have other plans, Alan. And besides, it is not excluded that the matter is not so serious at all. Maybe your uncle really wants you to protect him from some thieves who are mowing. Let's go, people. We will soon reach Windy Cliff, and then our paths will separate.
Caramba, ye carambita, all we needed was this rain. It may be a mere coincidence, Batterton, but ever since we first met, your presence only brings us trouble.
You have no right to insinuate that I am a magnet for trouble.
Maybe I don't have the right to insinuate, Batterton. But no one can deny me the right to show you horns whenever I see you. So help me all the mustaches of my family.
Nakon nekoliko minuta nevrijeme se obrušava svom snagom i siloviti naleti kiše nošeni vjetrom šibaju malenu skupinu koja napreduje kroz tamu koju s vremena na vrijeme osvjetljavaju munje. A potom Zagor napokon nadglasava kišu i grmljavinu.
We have arrived. Alan, there's Windy Cliff.
Where?
They're right in front of us.
Goodness gracious.
Damn it!
Congratulations, Batterton, you're going to a really nice place. Compared to this, the cemetery in my village is a symbol of joy and happiness.
TJHEAHES, I admit that house doesn't bring a smile to my face. But it's surely dry in it. Good night, friend.
So Zagor, aren't you even going to be forced by the storm to accept the Stanford's hospice?
Thank you, but as I said.
This.
Okay, I understood, Chico. Well, okay, Alan. My friend and I will sleep tonight at your house.
I'm really glad. Zagor. Let's hurry then. Let's go wake up my old Uncle Nathaniel.
Nedugo zatim.
Hey, you in the house, open up. Quick.
Caramba, ye carambita. No one's answering.
And there's no light.
Are you sure this is the house, Zagor? This old shack looks completely abandoned to me.
There isn't another key like this one in the entire district.
Damn, can't you hear me? Uncle Nathaniel? It's me, your nephew Alan Stanford.
By Jupiter, I'd say your uncle needs a horn to hear better.
Curse, my uncle is not deaf at all. Look, the light came on, he heard us.
Svjetlost se polako počinje spuštati od prvog kata prema prizemlju. I nedugo potom na vratima se otvara maleni prozorčić.
Who are you? What do you want?
So help me, I'm screaming here for at least 15 minutes. I am Alan Stanford, the nephew of the owner of this dwelling, and my uncle is waiting for me. Are you going to open the door for me or not?
Yes, of course, but don't hold it against me, you see. I have never seen you before. Anyway, welcome, sir. I am David the butler.
I am glad to have met you, David. Now I ask you to provide us with dry cloths and beds for me and my friends. I'll go and drag that lazy bones of my uncle out of bed, which is his room.
But you know...
I'm listening. Did you want to tell me something?
Well, this, unfortunately, you won't find Miss Stafford, neither upstairs nor in any other part of the house. Mr. Stanford is dead.
What? My uncle is dead?
Unfortunately, yes, sir.
Impossible. When did it happen? My uncle was in excellent health. He sent me a letter less than a month ago.
It happened about 10 days ago. His nerves have been under great strain lately, so he started having problems with his heart. And so one night after the servants had scattered, except for 2 valets, I heard a scream and ran into your uncle's room. I found him gasping in one corner. Horror was etched on his face, staring out the window with wide open eyes. He only had the strength to utter one name before he expired.
What name did he utter?
Yes. Which name? Do you remember?
How could I not remember? Mr. Stanford said, Priai, Sil, L.A.
Carambaya carambita.
What?
1,000 scalps. Already for the second time tonight we hear that name. Don't you think it's time to tell us who that mysterious woman is, Alan?
Yes, surely, Zagor EN. But first I have to find out more about my uncle's death. Explain everything to me in detail, David. As you didn't sound convincing to me. My uncle couldn't be fooled so easily.
Don't talk like that, for God's sake. Ghosts cannot stand being ridiculed, and they attack even more fiercely the one who doubts their existence.
100 demons? Are you going to tell me that you also believe in the nonsense that is talked about down in the village?
Of course, sir.
I believe in them because I, like everyone else, have heard and seen. But I have no reason to be afraid of them. I am not Stanford.
Damn it, David, can one know what you saw?
Not what, but who. I saw her, Priscilla Stanford. She was wearing a long dress, the one she had on the day of her death, and her face was pale as if it was radiating moonlight. And I heard her moans coming from the old oak that still bears traces of fire, and the sad melody of her favorite song then echoed through the house.
Oh, Mommy!
1,000 scalps. Get up from there, you two, and be ashamed.
W, what was that?
It's just about a cat.
This is little Lucifer. You should treat him well, because Priscilla loves cats very much.
Let's get down to business, friend. How many times have you had the pleasure of hearing or seeing that lady?
Every night, I would say, since Mr. Nathiel returned. But after Gazadina's death, everything in this house is back to normal. But now another Stanford has arrived here, and I'm sure Priscilla will return.
Goodness gracious, we have a nice perspective. It has almost stopped raining. Zagor, what do you say we continue on our way?
Stop talking nonsense and go back inside before you get pneumonia.
Ah!
There are already enough ghosts in this house. I wouldn't want you to join Priscilla. Ha ha ha.
I am glad to see that you were not too impressed by what you heard, Zagor.
And you, Ellen?
Well, maybe a little.
Anyway, I think we should postpone the conversation about that until tomorrow morning. Do you agree?
Absolutely, we are all quite tired, and we haven't lacked excitement today.
Just one more question, David. What do you know about the people from Lafayette who worked here and then disappeared?
As far as I know, phantoms scare, but they don't kidnap people.
Ah, you mean those two fools who worked in the stable, George and Lou. I really have no idea where they ended up. One night they ran away, howling like they were possessed, and already scared. They may have fallen off a cliff, who knows?
Yes, anything is possible. Well, okay. Now give us all a candle and show us the way to our rooms.
What do you say to us two sleeping together?
There is no problem. I was just about to ask you that.
Let's be clear. It's not that I'm afraid, but...
God forbid. I'm not afraid either. It's just so we can chat a little before we fall asleep. Exactly, it's a real pleasure when two people understand each other on the go.
This is your room. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night. Help!
Help!
Stop, Chico. 1,000 scalps. What's happening?
No, let me go. I saw her too.
And I...
There, inside, with that crazy look, just as the butler said. Let's go from here, Zagor, please.
So help me hell, what nonsense are you two talking about? Come in, Zagor. Come see and drag those two cowards over here. Look, this is just her portrait.
Priscilla Stanford. It must be admitted that there is truly something disturbing in her gaze. She was certainly an unusual woman.
And now to bed, heroes. I wish you a good night.
Could you get us about 20 candles, friend? You see, we are educated people, and we are used to reading a lot.
Yes, truth, and we need a lot of light throughout the night.
Nedugo potom svi gosti Int Cliffa povukli su se u svoje sobe. Jedno za drugim gase se i svjetla na njihovim prozorima. Dok se vani oluja smiruje, osim rijetkih bljeskova koji osvjetljavaju nebo u daljini. Staru kuću obavija potpuna tišina. Ali unatoč teškom danu Zagor nikako ne uspijeva zaspati, pretresajući u mislima zadnje događaje, kadli.
1,000 drums. Footsteps. Someone is outside, and if it's not a human, then we're dealing with the most difficult specter that has ever returned from the dead.
Zagor oprezno otvara vrata. A potom prilazi ogradi.
Who is there?
Njegov uzvik poput odjeka prate dva prestravljena krika i zvuk kao da netko pada.
Help!
Zagor, what's happening now?
See for yourselves, this event doesn't deserve a comment.
Chico. Butter tone.
Try to understand us, gentlemen. Painted or not, these eyes didn't let us sleep at all, so we thought.
That it would be smart to bring the picture to the ground floor, and that if Zagor hadn't scared us, we wouldn't have lost our balance.
I hope you will forgive us.
This little accident...
No.
No.
So young, and already so impatient.
Ma, a real shame. The new generations are really too nervous.
Nekoliko trenutaka poslije mir se već vratio u kuću, ali nakon što je stari sat lijeno odjecao dva. Zagor još jednom skaci iz kreveta.
1,000 drums. Where is this music coming from?
PST, Zagor. IT's me.
Alan, who the hell is playing at this time of night?
No one, Zagor, and the craziest thing is that there are no instruments in the house at all. It's about a spinet, a type of harpsichord that was played in ancient times, and this is a ballad from the 17th century.
All the drums of Darkwood. It cannot be determined where the sound comes from. We must search the whole house.
But Zagor, I don't. Heavens, look over there by the fireplace.
Mommy!
Go.
No, it's not possible.
1,000 scalps.
It's her Priscilla.
Ghost? Help!
Give me lights, Alan. I want to see her. Up close. 1,000 scalps on him. Light those damn candles.
It's not our fault, Zagor. Some draft extinguished the candles.
Wait here.
Damn it, it's too late now. She disappeared like fog in the sun. But the window does not open. And the doors are locked. I don't understand how.
Priscilla doesn't need doors, sir. You will understand that yourself during your stay in this house.
What a terrible night. I can't wait for dawn.
I'm worried, Zagor. I wonder what else can happen in this damned hole. I would like tomorrow together, The window. The window.
What? There is no one. She disappeared again. And she certainly couldn't climb this wall. Now I'm starting to wonder if those people from the village were right. Just be brave, Alan. You will see that everything will be better when dawn breaks.
I told you she would return. Priscilla is more capable than the best tracker. She sniffs out Stanford as soon as he arrives.
Nakon nekoliko sati danje svjetlo uvelike mijenja tjeskobni izgled kuće na Litici. Zbog čega i pridošlice osjećaju olakšanje.
Good morning, Zagor. I'm glad that after everything, at least someone hasn't lost their appetite.
Ha 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 ha. I wonder what you'll say when you see what Avod Chico has left in your pantry.
Are you planning to move on?
Well, you know, I'm a curious guy, Alan. Therefore, if you don't mind, I would like to stay and try to find out what is really going on within these walls.
Do I have something against it? I really don't know how to thank you. Your presence fills me with courage. And believe me, only heaven knows how much I need it now.
Then tell me what you know about this girl. Who was she? What curse did the innkeeper from Lafayette mention?
Priscilla Stanford lived in this house at the end of the 17th century, and her story fully conveys the true atmosphere of that period. Have you ever heard of witch hunts?
Well, somewhat older residents of some settlements often talk about it. I have the impression that it was a matter of an outbreak of violence, caused by aggianance and superstition.
Exactly. That phenomenon has taken on the widest proportions in Europe, but some of our regions have not remained immune to it. At that time, even the most innocuous accusation of witchcraft was enough to bring someone to trial. Personal interests of some influential man who was getting rid of an opponent often hide behind accusations of witchcraft. The story of Priscilla represents precisely one of those disgusting cases. Look at this guy here, Thomas Stanford. At that time, he was the owner of Windy Cliff, and he agreed to shelter his niece Priscilla, whose parents had died. The girl didn't differ much from her peers, except that she was prone to a sad mood, and that she had that characteristic look as in the portrait. Priscilla spent her time reading, or playing a sad ballad, on the spinet that she especially loved. In the beginning, the girl lived peacefully with her foster parents, but then the uncle changed his attitude towards her, to such an extent that he began to show open hostility. Namely, he had discovered that according to one item in the will, a large part of the estate should go to Priscilla when she came of age.
And he didn't like that because he didn't want to share the estate with anyone.
Exactly. Taking advantage of the interest the girl showed in studying the stars, Thomas accused her of witchcraft. You can imagine the rest yourselves. Despite the fact that the girl was loved and appreciated by the whole village, the judges declared her guilty. And they sentenced her to be burned alive at the stake right there under that century-old oak in front of the house.
The scene was certainly frightening.
That's right. When I read the description of that event in my great-grandfather's diary a few years ago, I got chills. Basically, Priscilla suspected what was behind her uncle's accusation, and as the fire consumed her, she cast a terrible curse on Thomas and all other Stanfords who ever set foot in Windy Cliff.
And what was the effect of that curse? I mean, did anyone from Stanford die in a way that would suggest it was Priscilla's revenge?
Well, you know how susceptible people are to such beliefs. ACCC unexplainable deaths are described as consequences of the curse. Thomas, for example, died after falling from a horse. One of his sons was completely eaten by a then unknown disease, while the other was taken away by the river. Do you understand? Perhaps it was a matter of mere coincidence, but that was enough for the rest of the family to leave Windy Cliff forever and move elsewhere.
A really interesting story, Alan. Congratulations on the precision with which you told it.
Frankly, I have always been very attracted to my family's past. Because by Jupiter, I was very interested why, after so many rich generations of Stanfords, I had to be left without a penny.
Oh, the golden sun has dawned now. Is there anything more beautiful than early dawn? I am glad to prepare for the journey now. I quickly forget the nightmares.
Oh, here's our Chico, and he seems to be in a good mood.
Enough sleepless nights. Now I'm leaving this horrible place. Hunt your witch yourselves. I'm going to Darkwood. My dear paradise.
A really terrible song, my dear friend.
Well, maybe my song is not something special. But as I swear by all the mustaches of my family, it's still better than the one played in this house, and on an instrument that doesn't exist. In short, dear Mr. Stanford, thank you for your hospitality. I wish you a pleasant stay, and greet your lovely cousin. What's her name? Of course, greet the mummy of David and our friend Beta Betterton. Trelala, let's go, Zagor.
Hey, where are you going, Mexican?
But I don't know. Away from this factory of fear. Hey, just a moment. You don't mean to tell me you intend to sleep here tonight?
Not sleep, Chico, but watch out. This time we will divide into two groups. One will be inside the house, and the other outside it. And in that way I believe we will be able to see up close the mysterious figures that disturbed our sleep tonight, okay?
Well, I'd like to say that, basically.
I like you like that, Chico, full of enthusiasm, determination, and courage.
Gulp, poop.
Then we agreed. From 10 in the evening, you and Batterton will stay outside, while Alan and I will keep an eye on the ground floor and the rooms.
You know what, pal? It's better that we are here outside than inside.
I agree. Are you sleepy?
Me? No. You are sleepy as soon as you yawned.
Don't talk nonsense. I heard you well. You yawned.
Karambai karambita. Are you pulling my leg? It was you who yawned.
Listen to me, Fatso. I'm telling you.
Listen to me, you third-rate genderman.
Gulp.
Mom! Zagore!
Help.
Try. Speaks.
Yes, it's groaning.
What? Old oak?
Damn it! How do I know if it's an oak, a palm, or a sunflower? The thing is that it speaks?
The truth, and it has a female voice.
I don't know if I should believe you. Did you really hear her, Batterton? As I hear you now, Zagor. Just as the innkeeper and David told us.
Zagor there.
1,000 scalps.
My God, here she is again.
Priscilla.
No!
Everyone inside, quick. As usual, there's no one here.
I can't anymore, Zagor.
Devil, now we must not lose heart. Let's look for her. You to the first floor, Alan. Chico and Batterton. To the attic. Quick!
Your friend will eventually break all the windows in the house, sir.
The devil took the windows and the whole house. Did you see her too, David?
Priscilla, yes, of course, she was watching you through that window, her eyes full of hatred. I wouldn't want to be in your place, Memphis Stanford, really, I wouldn't.
Move, Aldol.
Još jednom provjerava se svaka soba, svako moguće skrovište u ukletoj kući na Cliffu od knjižnice do tavana.
And where do these doors lead?
Mr. Allen said they have some kind of stobian.
If that's the case, please, come in.
After you please.
No way, you have the advantage.
For God's sake, not in my dreams.
Well, even or odd?
Even.
Duvia, curse KVR. MP, you can enter and be ashamed of your cowardice.
Hey, how many old swords?
And a helmet. Look at this beauty. Hey, friend, how do I look? Am I a real brave warrior?
AAHH. Help!
How he exaggerates. I wouldn't say I look so scary. This poor Batterton is a real coward. He ran away as if he had seen. Mummy! Zagor? Help!
Chico, watch out for the ball. For God's love.
What should I watch out for?
On the ball, I said.
Noć prolazi, a Zagorova potraga još jednom nije urodila nikakvim plodom. Na svu sreću, nije bilo ni ružnih iznenađenja. Sutradan ujutro.
Good morning, David. Really nice day.
Good morning to you too, sir.
Mr. Stanford is not at home. Did you see him?
Yes, he entered the Stanford's tomb chapel. Maybe he's interested if there's room for him too.
1,000 scalps. This David is a real omen. Alan! I've been looking for you everywhere, friend. How are you feeling this morning?
I am tense, as you can guess. Actually, that's exactly why I'm here. For the last time, I want to pay my respects to Uncle Nachu at his grave.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I have decided I will leave Windy Cliff forever. I know you'll consider me a weakling, but I can't stand those anxious nights anymore. I'd rather give up the income I would get from the eventual sale of the estate than end up under this stone slab, like my poor uncle.
What? Are you saying your uncle is buried here?
Yes, David told me he buried him inside with the help of 2 servants.
1,000 drums. Here's the first ray of light in the darkness.
What do you mean?
David lied to you, friend. I don't know why yet, but he lied to you. And here's the proof. The moss you see proves that this slab hasn't been moved for who knows how many years.
Are you sure?
Indeed, Alan. After all, we can get confirmation immediately. Come on, help me.
Zagor i Alan združuju snage i pomiču kamenu ploču. Nakon čega se pred njima ukazuje unutrašnjost sarkofaga.
What did I tell you?
It's empty? What does all that mean, but where's my uncle's body then?
Only David knows that. You know what? Maybe that scavenger is just playing dumb. Postpone your departure, Alan. Give me one more night to try to unravel the mystery of Windy Cliff. I'm sure I'll succeed.
What, to spend one more night in this damned house? I understand. All right, as you say.
Perfect. Then listen to me carefully. First of all, we will not tell David what we have discovered, and tonight we will set a trap. Here's what we'll do.
Nakon što su ponovno zatvorili arkofag, Zagor i Alan polako se vraćaju prema kući. Duh sa sjekirom kao da je na trenutak uspio odagnati zabrinutost mladog Stanforda, koji se prije nego što su prešli prag, konačno uspijeva i nasmiješiti.
You have given me hope, Zagora. Now I believe we will succeed.
But until then, I ask you to act like a real actor.
Te večeri.
Should I prepare a bed for the gentleman who went to Lafayette?
No, it is not necessary, David. Zagor will not return tonight. He said he would stay and sleep at the inn.
Of course, sleeping in the village is much better than here, or at least sleeping.
Just one more thing, David. If the usual events repeat tonight, I will leave Windy Cliff tomorrow. What will you do then?
Well, I would like to stay here. I really don't know where I would go, and as I already told you, I am not Stanford, so I don't have to be afraid of ghosts.
As you wish. And now take us to our rooms.
Very gladly, sir.
Rest well, Chico, and you too, Battertone.
Good night, sir.
1,000 scalps. I can't say I've chosen a comfortable hiding place. From the other side, I can keep an eye on the entire salon from here, including the doors and windows. Anyway, let's hope something happens soon. I've been here for 5 hours and I'm all stiff.
Nažalost, čekanje se odužilo više nego što je duh sa sjekirom očekivao. No ipak, na posljedku, tišinu i Cliffa prvo narušavaju otkucaji starog sata. A potom i zvuci fantomskog spineta.
Here it is, finally. And now let's wait to see the mysterious Priscilla up close. Where will she appear this time?
Odjednom, metalan zvuk privlači Zagoru pozornost na kamin, kojem se stražnji zid počinje okretati oko nevidljive osovine. Otvarajući tajni prolaz. Iz kojeg se trenutak potom pojavljuje Priscillin lik.
1,000 scalps. That's how that trickster was appearing. Yes, it's just about a trickster. Now it's clear that this has nothing to do with ghosts. Something tells me that she will be scared this time. Welcome, Priscilla. Can I tell you something? I've wanted to talk to you for a long time.
No, don't come near, man. Stop or I will turn you to ash with a touch.
You're really terrible. No, that's enough. The end of your performance has arrived.
No, let me go. Help.
You're shouting in vain. I won't let you go until you reveal to me the reasons for this damned performance.
Help, Dad Greg. Help.
So help me help. Let go of my sister, you gorilla.
Take your PWUs off her.
1,000 drums. The company has increased. Alan, Chico, come friends.
UF. Here you go, you damn snoop.
Get up, Dad. I've got him.
Bravo, Martha. I was already starting to fear we wouldn't be able to overcome this beast.
Yes, but now we will have to resort to violence on the others as well.
Sir, come quickly.
David, what's going on down there? For God's sake, they've done something to Zagor.
U međuvremenu, i Čica i Batertona probudili su zvuci borbe.
Karamba i karambita!
Pa i oni ubrzo shvaćaju što se dogodilo.
Scum! Murderers! What have you done to my friend? You're to blame for everything. You damned woman! You and your damned tricks! I'll kill you! I'll tear you to pieces! So help me all the mustaches of my family. This woman was less dangerous as a ghost?
Enough is enough. No one nime kak. As a representative of the law in the capacity of a private detective, I declare you arrested. Come on, surrender.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha! Should we surrender? Why should we surrender? There are 4 of us, and you are a lone friend.
This, obviously. Okay, I understood. Then I surrender.
You are the most reasonable detective I have ever met. Greg, you and David go up for young Stanford. And I'll tie up the others until then. Light up the room, Martha.
Nedugo zatim Zagor dolazi svijesti, a pored njega u prostranome podrumskom prostoru nalaze se i njegovi prijatelji, također vezani.
I see you're awakening people.
A tu je i jedan nepoznati zarobljenik.
Welcome to your home, Alan.
My uncle, Zagor. My uncle Nat. He's alive.
Watch out, this is really a night of surprises.
I knew my uncle wasn't the type to die of fear. He's not afraid of the devil himself.
Yes, but now we have a real reason to be afraid, son. We have business with really ruthless people, and it wouldn't surprise me if they kill us and throw us in the river as they did with George and Lowe.
Are you talking about the 2 missing servants?
It's about them. One day while cleaning the house, they discovered a fosse back of the fireplace in this cellar.
Exactly! And we took care of them as we will have to do with you, considering that you didn't have enough common sense to be afraid and run away from here.
Listen, you who look like the leader of these scoundrels. Since we are gonna die, why don't you satisfy our curiosity and reveal to us the reasons for this whole show?
Yes. Why are you so interested in this house?
And how did you know about this cellar that I never noticed?
Shut up already! So help me, you are not in a position to ask for anything!
Come on, Dad, indulge them. Besides, what does it cost you?
Well, okay, children. Finally, we can be proud of our little undertaking. Ha ha ha! So, it all started 6 or 7 months ago. My children, my brother David and I had to leave our home in Kentucky in a hurry because of our fur trade stolen, which the sheriff didn't like very much. Fleeing from village to village, all the time with the law enforcement on our heels, we arrived here and, having found this abandoned house, we thought it could represent a great refuge for us, at least for a while. And so to kill time, while we were locked up here, I dug through old books in the library and read some of them. Yes, because without false modesty, I know how to read unlike these stupid children of mine.
Don't talk nonsense. And I would have learned to read if I, like you, had been bored in prison for 10 years.
This? Well, okay, let's leave that now. Basically, one day a booklet came into my hands, a kind of diary that belonged to the last owner of this house. Reading, I found out not only that there is a secret passage that leads into this room, but also about a plan that was never fully implemented. Namely, Mr. Thomas Stanford had discovered ancient underground flow, already dried up at that time, which led from the hill on which the fortress is located all the way to the river below Windy Cliff. Your resourceful ancestor, gentlemen, then decided to use that natural passage and make a secret escape route, which would enable his family to hide behind the walls of the fortress in case of an Indian attack. We investigated that strange passage with interest and discovered that the last part of the excavation, the one that was supposed to enable them to get out in the fortress, was never completed. In short, we no longer paid attention to that discovery until one day, something completely unexpected happened. Namely, I went to the fortress to buy ammunition. When passing in front of the cells, I heard someone calling me. I immediately recognized Barney Pick. Okay, a guy I had met in prison 10 years before that, and who was considered one of the best safe crackers. The guard allowed me to shake hands with an old friend, and he, while we were standing so close.
If you get me out of here, you'll get $10,000.
What?
You heard right, old friend. $10,000 for my freedom. Of course, you have my word that the payment is immediately.
There is no need to emphasize how from that moment I started thinking only about Pickoak's offer, breaking my head how to enable the escape. And then I remembered the secret passage, and so after a few days of work, I managed to finish the passage with the others, and thanks to precise calculations, we broke out exactly into the stable of the fortress, not far from the cells. With the greatest possible caution, we managed to get hold of a bunch of keys to all the cells, and one fine day, or rather one night, we freed Pickoak. After that success, we thought it would be a shame not to use the secret passage again. So we repeated the undertaking with other convicts.
Of course, provided they were able to pay.
Very ingenious. And I suppose you are now preparing Bimbo Sullivan's escape.
How do you know?
Well, Bimbo is an old acquaintance of mine, and a few days ago I had the opportunity to talk to him.
Ha 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 ha! That sympathetic fatso managed to hide a nice sum before he ended up behind bars, and he promised us $15,000! You can imagine the rest of the story yourselves. When this guy with the lever showed up and reopened the house, our plans almost went up in smoke. These people were sticking their noses everywhere in order to clean up this ruin. It was inevitable that sooner or later someone of them would discover us. And then the book that I read immediately upon arriving at this house helped me once again. The history of the Stanford family. Basically, it occurred to me to use the story of the curse to put on an effective show, and with the help of my brother David in the role of the butler. The spinet that we found in the attic allowed us to hear the melody of that old ballad throughout the house. A little makeup with the help of darkness and fear made my daughter a convincing Priscilla.
And this doll that I was lowering from the attic, it achieved its goal thanks to the fogged window panes.
But, and the tree?
A talking tree?
Well, the old oak is partially hollow and is located immediately above the underground passage. An ordinary pipe allowed us to hear Marthin's voice all the way to the top.
Ahas.
Damn scoundrels. When I just remember how much fear you gave me, I feel like...
Shame on you, corrupt scum.
Shut up, these fools, David.
Forever?
No, it's not time to kill them yet. And we certainly won't do it with firearms. I don't want any traces to refute Priscilla's curse. We'll throw them in the river, but first we must free Bimbo Sullivan.
True, Dad. I almost forgot.
Come on, let's get ready. I already have the key to his cell.
And I'll be ready in a moment, Dad. I'll know this damn uniform is hellishly tight.
Don't worry, son. You're wearing it for the last time. Tomorrow we'll disappear far from here and enjoy the money we earned.
Hoorah! What good news.
Oh, Dad, wonderful. We can go to St. Louis or New Orleans or
Or to some state penitentiary, because that's where you'll end up. Ha ha ha. So you will also have several dozen years to learn to read and write.
Hold your tongue, damned bird of ill omen.
Enough, Greg. Let's not waste any more time.
Just a moment, Dad. Ha ha! I want to enjoy this pleasure ever since this gorilla arrived here.
Now it's really enough, Greg. You'll have enough time to have fun after we free Bimbo.
Yes, you're right, Dad. Have you heard, Gorilla? Remember that this was just an appetizer.
Don't be afraid, kid. I have a very good memory. And I will remember these hits until I have the opportunity to return them, word of honor.
Za to vrijeme u salonu u Lafayeteu.
What? Are you sure about what you're saying?
Indeed. I saw the bodies down on the riverbank with my own eyes. It's really about your brother George and poor Lou Barron. Horror, and I hoped I would see them alive again.
Windy Cliff doesn't forgive!
How long will we have to endure the presence of the Stanfords? Doesn't it seem to you that the time has come to rebel? Well said, Glenn. Now is the time for action. That is our right. What are we waiting for then? Come on, everyone, run for arms. We will destroy that witch's lair forever.
Let's call others.
Yes, let's finish with it.
I'm a movement.
And don't forget the torches, friends. We will send the phantoms from Windy Cliff back to that hellish fire from which they came.
Ushićeni dogovorom, ljudi se razilaze u svim smjerovima, potičući sve stanovnike na akciju.
Wake up, people of Lafayette!
All to Windy Cliff!
Let's go fast!
I nakon pola sata brojna skupina počinje svoj put prema Litici.
Let's burn the house of horror!
Death to the Stanfords. But Glenn, what if Zagor is still inside?
Yes! Don't forget that a few days ago, that demon knocked out half the village to defend young Stanford.
Team up there for him in that case. He will end up the same as his cursed protégé.
We keep our rifles ready, but let's avoid unnecessary risks. Torches will be quite sufficient for cleaning.
Look, there is complete darkness in the house. Ha ha. Soon there will be enough light in it, and warmth. Ha ha.
Hey Glenn, wait a moment. Let someone help me. Look, doesn't this log look like it's made for breaking down the door?
Devil, really a great idea, friend. Have you heard, people? Come on, let 3 or 4 people help Stanley. Haha, tonight both Windy Cliff and the Stanfords will really disappear.
Well said, Glenn. Come on, guys. Let's not waste any more time.
It's time to go, Dad.
I'm coming for you right away, kid.
U međuvremenu u podrumu kuće još nitko nije svjestan opasne prijetnje.
Then we have agreed, David.
Everything is clear, Buster. Don't be afraid. I will stay and keep an eye on these annoyances until you finish the job in the fortress.
Perfect! As soon as we free Bimbo, we will all go down to the river together. Get rid of the invaders and say goodbye forever to this place.
Good luck, Buster. And try to be fast.
Relax, David. We've already become real experts. Everything will go like clockwork, like every time.
Did you hear, my dear friends? Try to enjoy these last breaths of air, because you will really miss them when you are at the bottom of the river. So help me hell. What's going on up there?
You hear those shouts? The people from the village have arrived, and they certainly don't have peaceful intentions.
But Zagor, what's happening?
I don't think it's hard to guess, Chico.
What? So help me hell, if those fools break into the house. I have to disperse that crowd somehow, although I'm sure it won't be easy. Just you shout. I bet you'll run back to your stinky village at the first shot.
Trenutak potom, nimalo ne oklijevajući, David otvara vatru, podcijenivši pritom očaj napadača koji ne uzmiću pred pticima.
Watch out. Those damn scoundrels are shooting at us. To cover. Quick.
I saw him. He's standing by that window, and he seems to be Sem.
Then let's fire at him all together. And you throw those torches at the house. It should flare up like a haystack.
These scoundrels really mean business, Devil. If only someone had stayed with me. Here you go. Go back where you came from, damn mice.
Oh.
I feel like I'm burning inside. They hit me. But this must not end like this. I can still do something before I die. I must kill those damned witnesses. I must. I feel that death is closer with every new step, but I must endure. I will not die as men. Zagor, I will kill you all.
Dear God, do something, Zagor, please.
Can't do anything, young man. He can only die. And indeed, you will, damn Snoop, die first.
Već na izmaku snaga, David teškom mukom diže ruku s bodežom. No u trenutku kada je krenuo zadati konačni udarac, Zagor se izmiče okretno poput mačke. A oštrica završava duboko u gredi.
You will die, Zagor, and you, and all your friends. Damned wild beast, you try in vain to save yourself.
Come on, disable him before he comes to his senses.
There's no need. This man is dead.
Yes, but that's not enough to fill me with joy.
We can't say we're sorry about that.
I don't know if you're right, Terbianjo, but we won't stay here and wait for the arrival of the Lafayette residents.
Do you realize that those people so enraged will tear us apart too, and that they won't give us time to explain what happened?
Zagor nekoliko puta povlači konopac kojim je vezan preko oštrice bodeža. A zatim njegova snaga dovršava posao.
I'm going to the fortress, friends. Thanks to the secret passage, I will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. First, I will catch that family of butchers in action.
But Zagor, and you son Tayos?
I don't have time, Chico. And then I will inform the soldiers to stop these crazed lunatics who are attacking the house.
Poslužite se bodežom kao I ja, a potom krenite za mnom. Vidimo se, prijatelji. Trčeći svom snagom, Zagor prolazi podzemnim prolazom, koji se pri kraju počinje sližavati.
According to those scoundrels, I should be under the stable.
Sve dok.
The lid. Now I'm surely under the fortress. That's right. Now I can outsmart them in the middle of the fortress.
Welcome, Zagor, from now on. Keep your hands up in the air.
Priscilla.
Now you can call me Martha. I didn't think you would manage to escape Uncle David. I see you are a capable guy, although you now allowed me to catch you like a fish.
Fish, Ma. You can freely say that I looked like a real fool. But there's no need to cry over spilled milk now, especially since your revolver doesn't scare me at all.
I just hope you won't try to convince me that you are invulnerable. I am not a stupid Indian woman.
I didn't mean that, Martha. But only on the fact that you wouldn't dare to use that toy. You know well that a single shot would wake up the whole fortress.
Excellent conclusion. But unfortunately for you, I also have much quieter means. For example, with this. And know that I will stick the second dagger right into your heart.
1,000 scalps, you are a much more poisonous snake than I had assumed.
Now that you understand that, try to refrain from stupid moves. Come on, tell me how you managed to escape Uncle David. You will regret it if you did anything bad to him.
Well, not because of me, but your uncle is done with his robber life.
What? You mean that uncle that he is?
Dead, yes, Martha. He is dead.
You're lying? dirty savage, hey. Ah.
Hop, LA.
Nice move, Chico. Now we've switched roles. Martha, don't move. Come on, throw that knife and let Chico tie you up as you deserve.
You curse.
Caramba, you carambita. Can one know what happened here?
Well, let's say you entered him just in time. Tirbonongo, by lifting the cover, you got me out of a lot of trouble.
Now it's clear to me why that damned cover was so heavy.
And now hide quickly under there. You, Alan, make sure this venomous woman doesn't utter a sound, and I'll prepare a nice welcome for the scoundrels who will arrive soon. Just bravely, and be quiet, I hear footsteps. And you, Chico, will make hellish noise with this revolver and attract all the soldiers here.
Okay, Zagor.
Zagora njegov sluh, izoštren dugogodišnjim životom u šumi, opet nije prevario. Nakon nekoliko sekundi žuran bat koraka najavljuje nečiji dolazak. I odmah potom 3 poznate prilike jedna za drugom ulaze u konjušnicu i...
Martha, Martha, we are here! Look, Martha, here's Bimbo Sullivan. It was a real child's play to free him, isn't it, friend?
Yes, child's play that will bring you a lot of money.
But, so help me help, where did you crawl off to, Martha?
You have no reason to worry, Landon. Your daughter is in good hands.
Zagor!
Damn Lears, you told me you took care of him.
Nah, as far as that's concerned, we still have time, Bimbo.
Come on, Chico, shoot. You're mistaken, friend.
Help Elom, everyone. Come here.
Come on, Greg, show that snoop.
You remember my promise, Greg. I'm returning you for your hits. And that, of course, with decent interest.
Watch your back, Zagor.
1,000 drums. I almost forgot about you, Landon.
Damn wild beast, you'll regret that you stood in my way again. Okay, Zagor, it seems that the moment I've been waiting for has arrived. Ha 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 ha, I see you've gone pale. You show off. Don't tell me you're afraid of old Bimbo Sullivan. You've thrown clogs under my wheels again, and I know very well that I'll have to go back behind those damn bars. But one thing is certain. This time you won't have the opportunity to rejoice because of that, because you'll be dead, Zagor. Die!
PFF, you are an incorrigible optimist. Bimbo Sullivan. And I'm afraid that the lesson I'm gonna give you won't really serve its purpose.
UFF.
PFF, EF usual. You've deflated after the first blow, but I must admit that this time I was briefly covered in cold sweat.
But you fought so well that it didn't even occur to me to get involved.
By all the drums of Darkwood, can one know why you didn't use the revolver and help me, Chico?
Gulp, you're right, Zagor.
Let no one move and hands up, whoever you are.
Welcome, Foster. Although to tell the truth, I would have preferred you to appear a few minutes ago.
Zagor, you here, but how did you get in? And what's happening? Who is that with you? But, well, this is one of the prisoners.
Exactly. But we are not all here. There are more people come out, friends. The war is over.
Damn it. I don't understand anything. Give me some explanation, Zagor, before I go crazy.
I will explain everything to you, Foster. But first I must ask you to send a patrol to Windy Cliff immediately.
To Windy Cliff.
Trust me, we must try to prevent, as soon as possible, that because of one damned misunderstanding, the people from Lafayette destroy the Stanford's house.
I admittedly, Zagor. Although 100 demons, now it's even less clear to me what's going on.
I tako, Zagor i njegovi prijatelji provode nekoliko sati u glavnom stožeru utvrde, pojašnjavajući pukovniku Fosteru što se sve dogodilo. I kad su se napokon vratili u Wind Cliff, sa žaljenjem primjećuju da je vojna intervencija stigla prekasno.
1,000 scalps.
Housey L.
Caramba y carambita.
Poor US, here's what's left of the Stanford's last estate.
No problem. Those crazies did a really nice job.
I'm sorry, Uncle Nate. We really are out of money now.
Well, in my years, it's not so important. You are much more damaged, and the last part of our family's inheritance has gone up in smoke. What are we gonna do now?
TJH. Don't worry, Uncle, we'll go back to Boston, and we'll manage to survive from day to day.
Ha ha ha. That one is really good. Look, in this case, it can really be said that the inheritance went up in smoke. Ha ha.
I appreciate your sense of humor, my dear Battertone, but in your play, I wouldn't be laughing so much.
And why not?
For the simple reason that not only my nephew's inheritance went up in smoke, but also your salary.
What?
Exactly, friend. I think there's no need to point out that after losing the entire property, I can't pay you absolutely nothing. We could only thank you for your company and greet you, Mr. Batterton.
Gulp!
Poor Batterton. He managed to endure all those witches and phantoms. But this last excitement was too much for him.
Kraj epizode.